Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I thought we'd do some stash busting and craft our stash. So we're doing a bit of both. So it is mainly stash busting because I still have quite a lot of paper left in my scrap box that I really do need to use. Oh, I might use those ones. So yeah, so that's what we're going to use. I might even use those. Let's pop them in there. Ooh, I've been looking for them. I had an idea of what I wanted to do with them, so let's keep them out. So now I know where they went. Yeah, right, I think just I'll take those out and then we'll go from there. I'll have them as well. So yeah, so I'm using papers out of my scrap box that I have, and then I pulled out these two from my stash. So this is I got from Create and Craft. Oh, a good few years ago. I did do oh, look at them, aren't they gorgeous? I did do an unboxing on my channel with them. I've only used them a handful of times, but they do actually have the Carissa things, I think. I don't know, do I have the cover still? But they're absolutely gorgeous. They do have dies with them, but I didn't get a Charisma pad, sorry, A4 Charisma pad. And it came with these, and you got 4 of each, and they are by Stephanie. It just says for Create and Craft, and I've only used it a handful of times, but they're absolutely beautiful images within there. So I thought, well, we could definitely use that. So I'll keep all the scrap bits out, the bits that we've already started. I don't need that anymore because I have a folder just for this. Okay, and then the other thing that I thought I could use, so I haven't shown you guys this. This is a cut and collage vintage botanical wildflower set, and it's a book that I got from Amazon. So here it is, and I think I paid something like $7.99 for it, $9.99, something like that. And it's basically you cut all the flowers out and you collage with it. That's basically what it was. However, because I don't want to cut the book up, and I would like to reuse it, I have just photocopied the flowers and stuff. So this was the other thing that I thought that we could use as well. Oh, straight away I want that one. So I photocopied it on to 200 GSM cardstock, so it's really good cardstock, and it's not the best of qualities, but I haven't got the best of quality printers anyway, but it's still fine for what it is. I'm just having a look. I'm wondering, that might be nice as well. What will go with nice with yeah, so I have that as well. So it's called Vintage Botanical Wildflowers, and it's a cut out and collage. So yeah, and there's over 100 images in there, but I just didn't want to destroy the book. I've got a few other ones actually that I'm wanting to use to make look at that, it doesn't even thingy. I'm wondering whether to swap them over, but yeah. So that's what I thought we could do. I have got some card bases in front of me when I get them, so just my usual size we're going to do. So it might be that I use, I mean, straight away this paper is screaming for that to be on it, so we're going to use that. I'm wondering whether to do a bigger card. I might do a bigger card, so let's get the bigger ones out. So these are 5x7 cards, so yeah, I'm going to use, because it's screaming to go bigger, and I'm going to do some tearing, definitely. Let's grab another one, because I'm going to have these sort of slightly overlapping, like so. Oh, there we go. And I know it's using 2, but that is perfectly fine. Actually, I really like that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit more off. So Now these are cream card bases. It's just what I have in my stash. You don't have to use cream. You can use whatever you want. The aim for today is just to give you some inspiration to get out your stash and to really stash bust it, because yeah, I think we all you know, are guilty of storing papers and little bits and pieces, and yeah, not using it, always opening up a new paper pad. So that is the aim today, is to craft our stash. So just so that it looks as though it matches, that's, I'm going to stick that just down there. So have it so that it goes on this bit here, and then bring that down, and okay, so let's just trim that off like so. And then I'm going to bring in this piece here, so this is going to be slightly over, which I'm actually really liking. What I am going to do is just grab my distress tool. I'm just going to distress these edges just a little bit. Okay, just like this. I think this paper I got off our lovely Antonio from Antonio Makes, in a swap that we did. Oh, actually I think it was he asked if he could send me some bits, which were, oh my goodness me, they were gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So that this has come from him, but I think it's because I think I did get the paper pad to go with it, and I think I've just stash busted it in a how many cards can I create. So yeah, right, I'm wondering, I'm just building up lots and lots of layers on this. I don't know why, I just feel like this would just, because it's all the same type of paper as well, it's quite subtle but really effective. So yeah, I'm keeping to the same, like that. To me it looks really nice. Now if you wanted to be able to see it a lot more, the way that you can do that is actually using your ink. So I'm just going to come in with the frayed burlap. Is that my brown, or yeah, and you can just sort of go over the edges like so, and it will just help it stand out a little bit more. I'm actually thinking I preferred it the white, but you know, it is what it is. So just bringing in some of that colour like so, and then around there, so you can see that it is standing out a lot more. Now let's move that off to the side. So this is going to be really nice and bright, and actually how gorgeous does that stand out on there. I was thinking of coming in that's Quincy, he's wanting his tea. I was thinking of coming in and putting some to dull it down, but I don't think I want to. How gorgeous does that look? So I've just shown him my finger. I'm hoping that sort of sends him away. Oh, that looks beautiful. I love the brightness compared to, no, I would never have done this because my first thought was to actually come in and dull this down, but I don't think that I want to. I do have some twine here which I'm thinking might look nice underneath. So let's grab some of this. I'm thinking I should have put my hot glue gun on as well. So let's move these out the way because I just want to drop that on like so. Oh, my glue gun's all the way up there. Right, let's grab it because I think we need it. Oh yeah, Quincy's wanting some food, but he can get lost. I've told him he has to wait. He's getting earlier and earlier every day for his tea. Oh yeah, I like that. So I'm just gonna sort of move this around. Might need to get a bit more thread on it actually. Right, loving that. So I'm thinking that on there. Now the butterfly is quite large, but I think that, oh, just like that, perfect. And do you know what? I was thinking a sentiment, but I don't want one. I don't think I actually honestly don't think that I want one. I do have a little sentiment here that says love you, but I don't want one. I think it looks nice as it is. So let's move this off to the side because I don't want that to move at all, because I think that looks perfect as it is. And let's come in and do one using the other papers. So I'm going to use these. These are all like grunge backgroundy papers, which I think will be perfect for this. So let's cover the whole thing in first. Okay, like so. So that's going to be our background, and then I'm going to trim this down so that it fits perfectly and there's nothing hanging over the edges. Okay, just like that. So then we know where to sort of start from, so that'll go back in the scrap box. I'm thinking this rusty bit looks quite nice. So maybe that there, and then actually no, that bit. So have that bit there and that bit there. Yeah, I'm liking that. So let's do that. Again, just popping some glue on. So there's that piece, and then we'll pop some glue onto this one. So if you can hear a little pitter patter, that is Quincy. He is old now, and he's very senile, bless him. I don't think he knows where he is or what he's doing these days. So, but his timing for tea is getting worse. So he starts at like 3 o'clock. I mean, fair enough. I'll give him that it is 20 past 4, but his tea isn't until 5 o'clock. If I give it to him any earlier than that, he is a nightmare through the night. So we've got to sort of just try and go with it. Right, so I'm thinking this piece here, so I'm just gonna cut that out. Okay, because I think this is going to look lovely, and I'm going to use our frayed burlap as well to go around it, just to get rid of a lot of that white, because I think that white's a bit stark. But because of the piece that we're cutting out, that we do need to have that border, it just makes it so much easier to fussy cut it out. So excuse me. But yeah, so I just fancied doing a little bit of stash busting today, but then I wanted to get some stuff out of my stash that I haven't used in such a long time as well. So yeah, a really good stash busting day today, I think. So I thought I'd record this one for you. So hopefully next year I'll have a regular stash busting thing on. I did last year. I made myself a kit a couple of times, so I want to do that again. I miss doing it. I miss having a kit of stuff that I've had in my stash forever that I really want to use up. You know, and you guys loved it as well. You loved seeing how I was using up all of my bits and pieces, and it was giving you ideas. So I definitely want to bring that back. And then the other series that I definitely want to bring back is the 2 cards, 1 sheet. And thank you so much everyone from the Dawn and Julia Creates, where we did that. You all have said that you want that series back as well, so that's really nice to know. It's one of the first series actually that I did on my channel, so there you go. No, actually the first one was my 12 days of Christmas, and then I came up with the 2 cards, 1 sheet video. But I definitely love that challenge, and I have so many 12 by 12 paper pads there that I really need to start thinking about using up that. I think that will be quite a nice challenge to do. So hopefully it will be, you will have a video of that every week for all of next year, I'm hoping. Because then that means we'll have stash busted 52 papers by the end of the year. I normally have how many card series we are doing fab, so by the time you see the next one, the next how many cards, I have busted 58 paper pads this year, and my aim was 60, so I only need to do 2 more. It is the end of October by the time I'm recording this is the end of October, so by, I'm going to say, the middle of November, I will have done 58 by the time that video goes up. So I'm hoping we can definitely do one with another 2 paper pads. So yeah, the last one took me about 3 days. Oh, it was so long. Took forever, but it was worth it. Oh, look at that. How nice is that? Right, let's move this off to the side. I'm thinking I'm going to use that butterfly. So I'm just going to bring in, and I just want to get rid of that, the stark of that white. So I actually got this book for journaling. Yeah. And I haven't journaled with it once. Right. It's always the case though, isn't it? Oh, actually that adds to it, thank goodness. Oh, I'm liking that. Right, so let's get that stuck down because that looks nice. I'm glad we did the ink blending on it, because it definitely makes it look so much better. So I'm just going all the way around. Okay, and then I'm going to stick that down. There we are. Oh, how nice is that? And then I am going to have to cut across the top and these few bits at the side. Okay, so there's our base bit, which I really like it, and I'm loving this butterfly. And actually, oh, look, just right there, I might put it in the middle. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the middle. I'm not liking this big block of white space, so that's where I'm going to put it. Now I am going to come in and we are going to put some ink onto this, just so that because on this one I don't think the brightness of it, yeah, I want it to be, oh, I like that. Right, so let's stick that down. Okay, and then could do with a sentiment. So or could we? Do we need a sentiment? Why don't we do it without a sentiment? We put a sentiment on every time, and actually, do we actually need to have a sentiment? I don't think we do. Right, so let me just put these away, and then we'll bring the other card back in and we will glue that down, and I think we can safely say that we are finished today. So not a lot being busted today, but I think we have made 2 very beautiful cards, so I'm really pleased with that. And we have used what, 4 sheets of 6x6 paper, sort of, so we have used a bit, so it's not as bad as it could have been. Right, so I'm just going to pop my hot glue on here. I'm putting plenty on, and then that's just going to go up like that, and the hot glue will help. Oh, that just looks so nice. Oh, come on, warm up. That hot glue will help that string stay as well. So it sort of takes a while. It heats it up really quick, but then when you use it as quick as what I've just done, yeah, you've got to wait for it to, there we go. Oh, I like that. And actually I think that'll say. Right, last thing, because I've just sort of looked at it, tipped it up, and I'm thinking we need some doodles. If I can get my doodle pen without everything falling. So this is just a uni pin, fine ball pen, and it's a 0.8, and I'm just going to go around and just do a doodly border. And it doesn't matter if we make a mistake, because that's, you know, that's the beauty of it. There we go. I like that. And then just put some squiggly lines. Oh, I like that. Right, I'm wondering whether, yeah, on this one I'm going to have a stitched effect. So move out the way, you. So where that distressed edge is just going to be a stitch border, and it just helps break up those layers as well. Oh, move out the way. Yeah, I'm liking that. And then we've got a bit here. There. And, oh, I love that. And then this is just going to go down. Like I said, it just helps break up those layers. Doesn't that look lovely? Right, I wanting it around here as well, because it just looks odd. Right, much better. So I'm happier with that. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue under there, like so. Right, I'm going to turn that off, so let me unplug it, because if I don't, I will forget about it, because I keep on forgetting. Right, so here you are, guys. So no sentiments this time, which is unusual for me. I put sentiments on everything, but I don't know. Today I'm not feeling it, and today I think that they look beautiful without. I love them. I absolutely love them. I think they've turned out very nice. Completely different to what I had in my head, though. Although I'm not quite sure what was in my head. I never know what's in my head, but really pretty. I really like them. Anyway, I hope you like them too. Thank you all so very much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully I will see you again in another video very soon. But until then, happy crafting, everyone. Bye.